Hey guys, hey pretties. So, let's get into this segment. So, welcome and let me introduce you to Pri's Pretty Purposeful podcast. So, this is a new year and this is something that I feel God has put in my heart to start, like for months now. And, at first I was a little hesitant because I wasn't sure if I was like ready or built for it. But, as you seek Him more and seek Him more on your purpose, you will find that, you know, the things that God puts in your heart to do are the things you are built to do, even if you think you're not ready for it. So, I was really also skeptical because everybody starts a podcast. Everybody's having a podcast now, and I like wanted to do it in my own way, but I didn't want to make it seem like I'm trying to start it because everybody started it. No, that's not the reason why. At first, I wasn't gonna call it a podcast, but the name went really well with Pri's Pretty Purposeful, and then it kind of aligns with like my brand and my beauty brand and stuff like that, my makeup content and stuff. I was like, you know what, why not? Yeah, despite other people starting podcasts and doing all these things, I noticed that all these podcasts, a lot of these people, like, they give advice and they talk about certain things, but they're not talking about it in an actual biblical way. So what they're saying, it doesn't really have any substance to it, and they're not really giving wisdom. They're just misleading people that actually need advice, that are actually lost. Like, they're just doing it for like content and for money, but they don't really have anything meaningful that they're saying. And a lot of these people, you need to look to God, and the Bible has so much wisdom and so much knowledge. That's why it's called the book of life, because it has so much knowledge and so much wisdom. And a lot of people be asking simple stuff, but it's like you can literally go in the Bible. Like, for example, like when people talk about, um 50-50, or does your wife come before your mom, your mother? But all these answers are literally in the Bible if you actually watch them. Or when men are talking about submission, yet they're not men of God. Submission is a biblical concept. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of these people, they don't they still have unhealed trauma. They're still going through a lot of things. um yes, they have money, but they don't have like actual wisdom and knowledge on things. A lot of them, you know are in bad relationships themselves. A lot of them didn't have like an example of a two-parent household to even be talking about marriage and relationships, but they're just speaking on what they know, but that doesn't necessarily mean what they know or what they're saying is correct or right. So they're just leading people astray. So the purpose of this podcast, well, first, let me introduce myself. My name is Priscille. I live in Brooklyn, New York. We'll talk about, like, I guess, my career and stuff, my other background. But for now, we're gonna just say I'm a makeup artist, entrepreneur in the making, and the purpose of this podcast is to share wisdom and knowledge of God, and just to help others find their purpose and to start a relationship with God. For those that have questions, a lot of people ask me questions. Like, a lot of people inbox me a lot of people inbox me because they see the things I share are the way I think. So I was like, why don't I just start something where I'm just giving, spitting spiritual wisdom. And this is good because a lot of people actually need this. And this is for someone. This is for people. I know this is for a group of people that God is probably calling. And when you find your purpose in God and have a relationship with God, the purpose of that is not to like keep it to yourself. You're supposed to spread it to other people and help others, because that's the whole point of, Christianity in general, and like just having a relationship with God. Um so yes, I believe in God, I believe in Jesus Christ, and this podcast and these segments and everything that I'm doing, I'm also going to do like makeup content too. I'm not only going to do like, you know biblical stuff, but I'm going to do like makeup content, and I guess you can say mini vlogs, day in the life and stuff, because I am starting school soon, unfortunately, and some other stuff. But yeah, yes, I believe in Jesus Christ. So this is not for any negative comments. I believe what I believe, and nothing's going to change. So if you have anything negative to say on my page and on my post, I will block you. And yeah. But the topic and segment for today, you guessed it, is purpose.